Subscribe to NEWLINK YouTube channel and go to ping on the notification bell. Subscribe to NEWLINK YouTube channel and go to ping on the notification. NEWLINKs, top vlogger. Big up NEWLINKs, cause him a top vlogger. Vlogging it.
Yes, John.
Wow, who that?
Yeah, the chief tune them, you know. So
The great
just
Zulu.
go on the way you can do, you know. I expose them to the
Express.
public. Expose them
Yes.
to the public.
Soon exposed.
Yeah, these are music of the
More
future.
shots from Shaka.
Yeah.
More shots coming
Music of
very
the future.
soon.
They're going to want
Yes.
them, you know. So
Tune into Dublin
make
and
sure
hear
you
them.
promote them good, you know, John.
I do my best, sir.
Yeah,
I do my
yeah.
best,
As
sir.
usual. As
Trust.
usual.
I do my best.
Give thanks, John.
Greetings and blessings, my viewers and subscribers throughout the world. Big up your all self, man. You don't know, so the attacking boss is here, you know. NEWLINK from NEWLINK Production. And I me say attack. So my people, today I'm here to talk about the passing of the Zulu warrior. And you don't know, my people, if you know the artist, if you know the legendary, you understand, Shaka. Well, my viewers and subscribers, Shaka, who was born in Clarendon, Jamaica, my people, you understand, then migrate a couple years after over in the UK, my people, and that is where he mostly operate his musical thing from, my people, you know what I mean, his sound and thing, but you don't know, say he started this foundation of musical thing in Jamaica, my people, but then take it to another level and reach over there in the United Kingdom, my people, where he has made his name, my people. You understand? As one of the top, you know what I mean? I would say the top reggae dub session, you know what I mean? Sound system operator, my people. Also a musician who do his thing too, my people. But sadly, my viewers and subscribers, on Wednesday, you understand, April the 12th, 2023, my people, Shaka, you know what I mean? He leave us on earth, my people. Sadly, he leave us on earth. And man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people in the musical business who is mourning the passing of Shaka, my people, because he was a man who made his name, my people. You understand? And anybody, especially from in the 80s, you understand, 90s, 70s, because he started off in the early 70s, of people, with his musical thing, of people. And he was just, now, he was born in 1951, of people. So, he died at the age of 71 years old, my people. And I'm telling you, say, hey, a lot of people has been talking about this man, a lot of people. And what I'm going to say is, especially the people from in those years, like the 80s, you understand, late 70s, coming up to the 90s, you know, they know this man, my people. They know this man. And especially if he is a fan of the reggae dub music, my people, you understand, because this man has traveled the world doing this thing. He has traveled the world. If you can think of one part of the world and you say Shaka haven't been, my people, throughout Europe, Japan, Africa, you understand, USA, all over, my people, as a sound system operator, starting from his little sound box and record and this and that, my people. So for all bridgings who is operating sound system now, especially in Jamaica, they all should know this man. They understand, no history. Just like our artists are going to tell us, say, you know what I mean, the Bob Marley paved the way and this. So you have to know this sound system operator. And Shaka, you understand, was a man who paved the way, my people, for a lot of people. And sadly, he has gone, my people. He's no longer with us. But you don't know, you know, we all have our time on earth, my people. And there's a time when we all have to leave earth, you know what I mean? We come, God bless us, you know what I mean, with our talent and thing, my people. But there's a time when it's going to be that, my people. And when I talk about Shaka, my people, you don't mention name like Horace Andy, you know what I mean, another musician, mad professor from out of Guyana, my people, who was a sound system operator too. You have Max Romeo, Willie Williams, Eco Candy, Delroy Washington, Jonah Brown. There's a lot of them, my people. And you have another big sound system operator, Ian Shaka was good friend too. You understand, that's Israel Vibration, my viewers and subscribers. So it's a really sad thing, man. And when I go on his Instagram and I see where his family comes a boom and they make a post and say, yo, Shaka, he has passed away and thing, and you don't know, them need some time and thing, you know what I mean, for mourn the loss of him, my people. But it's really a sad one. But what I came across while going through his page of people, it was a thing that he wrote. And he posts this on his IG, and I read it, my people, and I say, you know, these are some powerful things. You know what I mean? Where he's explaining some things about his style and about his music and all of the history too. And it's a long reading, my people, but I just feel like it is good to share these things, you know, if the ears of the younger one can hear these things, because, you know, it really makes sense. You know, it really makes sense, and the history is good to learn. So it's an article, said Shaka in conversation with the late Penny Real for Black Echoes in 1987, my people. You understand? So this was right from 1987. So I'm going to read it, my people. You know what I mean? I know I love to read. So just listen. All right. And it started and said, before it is finally pulled down a few years back, the converted cinema known as Club Norwich on the Tottenham corner of that great North London throughout Fair, the Seven Sisters Row regularly plays host to weekly Friday all-night sessions, featuring solely the uncompromising barrage of redemptive message music, which issues from the Shaka sound system. So, it's the history of Shaka, people. Let's listen. As midnight approaches, scores of youth from the surrounding environs, from Broadwater Farm and Edmonton in the north, from Reggae in the west, from Hackney and downtown Stokey in the south, from Walthamstow in Maid and Forest Gate in the east, as well as the sound's own considerable massive from the other side of the river, converge on the Norwich, huddled by their hundreds in the spacious ground floor hall of the near-derelict building. They while away the small hours until sheaves of dawnlight creeping through the cracks in the doors cast weird shadows on the wall, wrapped in filters of some of the loudest, most impregnable music ever heard in the capital. Cranking his 1000 watt amp to mighty volume so that the treble soars like a heavenly chorus and the bass rumbles the foundations, jerking limp bodies in spasmodic twitching accompaniment. Shaka himself, hunched over the controls like a man possessed, plays his dubs of Pablo Twinkle and Euro music echoing across the room like vengeful lioness of militancy. They used to beat us. They used to beat us so bad. They used to torture us. They used to rape the Irie African daughters. In the darkness, in a circle in the center of the room, dressed in army fatigues decorated with heights, gold and green trimmings and carrying short staffs, similarly tricolor, dreadlocks, flailing dozens of youth prance the floor in unrestrained warrior dervish, brandishing their batons as they leap into the air or sing to arches according to the music dictate. But no Rasta on top, the wicked are go drop. And overseeing it all, the intense solitary figure of Shaka, hallowed in the room, single source of light. Yo, the people, powerful too. And over, I was already playing sound from I was 12. Shaka now says a sound named Freddie Cloudburst from around here. His gesture encompasses the surrounding. Lewisham Street, not directly a root sound. He confides it was like a big people sound, and that time even 78s were still being played. I used to buy records for that sound and do certain things as youths and farmer following from that time, because it wasn't even sound system. I really started off in. It was group. I had a group, a youth. This is where I really started in this stage shows. We are sitting in his office on the second floor of building overlooking the new crossroad. Here at ground level houses, the premises of the culture shop run by Shaka and selling a variety of African and Rastafari arts and crafts. Dreadwear, all the paraphernalia in need necessary to outfit typical Shaka warrior. Also sold from the shop in the complete catalogue of recordings issued on its proprietor's own family. Shaka, king of the Zulu tribe label. On the first floor is a small cafe run by a vegan cook who prepares a menu of West Indian food. Next door to where we now sit, a qualified hairdresser conditions natty locks and treats the scalps of their wearers. Shaka is relating the genesis of his sound. It was certain visions of music that came to me. From that time, he says, which turned to sound business because you couldn't produce the kind of records at that time what you really wanted and know to be good music, so that way of keeping up with what was going on was collecting a lot of records. People used to come and ask I to lend them a few records to play for their party. After a time it developed that we actually got a 50 watt amplifier and started from that. Coxsone and all that was playing at this time. Shelly, all those people, Neville, Enchanter, Admiral Ken, Metro Downbeat. So as a youth, I was playing that sound and developing certain things. People. So that's few things from Shaka, my people. You understand? So you just learn a little about the man. But I'm telling my people, The Zulu Warrior, yeah man, him do a lot of great, my people, in the music business, you understand? And for the veteran artists, them, my people, they all know Shaka, my people, and a lot of sound system operator up to date, you understand? They are talking about this man. I've seen even Ricky Trooper, you know, even though him mourn the passing of his daughter, my people, and him still find the time, you understand, for mourn the passing of Shaka, my people, because everybody knows that this man, my people, was a great man, my viewers and subscribers. Everybody do know, you understand, Shaka. So it's life, you know, we here today, and one day, you don't know, we all have to leave this place some people call Earth. We all have to, you know what I mean? And the post that Ricky Trooper made, he said, "Chad Good, the great Shaka, your musical works is done on earth. Great man, and you will be forever. Words not there to fix that situation, so just I go leave it like that, and let's cherish the memories of this great man." And him tag and say at Shaka Music, at Young Warrior UK, at the Reggae Radio. You don't know the thing of my people, you know. So he was a legend of people, and I just want to say my deepest condolences to all the family and friends and everybody who came across Shaka while he was doing his time on earth, my people. And let's just leave some love for him. Even if you don't know him, you first hear about him, my people, please just leave a rip, a black heart, my people, to show your love and condolences to the family of Shaka, and may he continue to play his music in heaven. Just sees and Jah knows, my people. Big up on yourself, enough love, enough respect, and please remember to do like, do share, do comment, and do subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, NEWLINK Production Official. Attacking Boss. Peace out, my people. Love you all. Blessings. Thank you. Pick up.